Hello YouTube, Bunny Films here with a brand new tutorial, and in today's video we are going to be building this shop right behind me, and this is going to be a two-part series, at most 3 parts, but today we are going to focus on building the exterior and the roof, and this is a really awesome looking building. I love the roof style. So in today's video we build all of this, and then in the next video we're going to go on and begin building the interior. So without further ado, let's begin. What is up YouTube, Bunny Films here with a brand new video, and we are back in the great game of Lumber Tycoon 2, and in today's video we have a special build tutorial planned which should only take us half an hour, and it is a popular request by many. So we have our duck here today. We can't quack him. Hopefully a developer fixes that, but we're going to set him over here. But we are going to be building a shop, and this is going to be a pretty simple shop because, as I said, it's only going to take us about half an hour to build it. It's going to be a bit of a small shop, but it is definitely going to fit any base in Lumber Tycoon 2, and I do have plans on making all sorts of different shops for different videos, but this is going to be, I guess this is going to be the second shop I've ever built, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll be going over all the blueprints we will need along with like the wedges, because I have it planned out in my head. So for starters, we're going to get the foundation built out. It's going to be pretty simple. We're just going to go ahead and get down some 8x4s. And it doesn't matter where you start. This is going to be a corner of the building. We're going to put this right here. There we go, like so. That's an 8x4. And we're going to go ahead. We'll place one like that. Go up like this. Where's the blueprint? There. Oh, ooh. They placed inside of each other. Fancy. Okay, destroy that. Disregard it. And then we're going to go ahead, place this on its side again. And then we're going to go up like this. And then we're going to press B quit, and then we're going to get this weird smooth wall out. It's like the smooth corner. I think that's what it's called. And we're going to place one on either side of this building like this. And this, I believe, is going to be the front of it. So we will have to make a little room for a front door right here. So we'll go ahead and do that in just a moment. But let's go ahead and get down a 8x4, another one. We'll put that there. And then we'll go ahead and get ourselves that weird corner piece. And we're going to put this down right here like so. And then we're also going to go ahead and get another corner piece right here, but you want to make sure it's 4 studs wide. That way we can fit a door in the middle. And then we will have to put a floor down inside, so we can't forget about that. But then we're going to go ahead and move to this side of the build, and we're going to get down a large floor like so. I think we're going to get down 2 of these. So we'll put one down like that, and then we'll get another one. Oh my goodness, why won't it go there? Okay, there we go, and we'll get one down right there. Next up, we're going to get another corner piece out. I don't even know what the dimensions of this are. It's really weird. We're going to put one in that corner, like so. And then back here, we're just going to go ahead and make a regular wall. We're just going to get another large floor down, place it on its side like so. And then we're going to go ahead and get ourselves an 8x4. We're going to place that like so. And then up like that. And all these little windows these are all going to be little windows here where we have the blueprint on its side like this. And we will be placing walls on top of these walls once we go ahead and get the rest placed. Next up, we're going to go ahead and get down one more little window area. And actually, I'll destroy this. We'll get a large floor. We'll put this large floor right here like that. And then finally, what we're going to do here is going to be a bit weird, but we'll see if it works. We're going to put an 8x2 right there. And then, oh, no. No. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a corner piece down over here. For starters, let's see. Okay, so I figured out what we're going to do. We're going to destroy this 8x4 right here, and this is going to actually be the doorway. And then right over here, we're going to place down a smooth wall, or the weird corner piece. I'm just going to keep calling it that. We're going to place one down right there like so. And then we have to fill in some blueprints in between these 2 corners and then these 2 corners here. So let's go ahead and for here, we can just get, let's see, we'll do a large floor for starters. And then we'll see what else we need. I think we'll need either posts or an 8x2. Oh, we'll need posts. Okay. So we're going to get some posts, so let's do that really quickly. Just 2 of these stacked on top of each other, like so. And let's actually get some light over here. I have plenty of cars. We can just use those headlights as some light. So let's hop into this pink one right here and park it right here because good source of light. There we go. And we just have to fill in this little gap here. So we'll go ahead and I think we're going to use an 8x4 and then some posts stacked on top of each other. Actually, let's see. I think, yeah, there's a better way we can do it. Wait, no. never mind, cancel that, don't destroy that. We're gonna leave that there. Okay, like that. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our 2 posts placed down like so. And this is going to be the first round of blueprints. So as you can see, this is what it does look like. We do have 1 fan here. I'm in a private server right now, but I did post the link in my Discord server. If you want to join the server, that's the link right there. Yeah, hello Master Jack, thanks for the wood. But yeah, so this is the first set of blueprints we've placed down. As you can see, this is what it looks like. I've pretty much gone over every blueprint we have placed, and this is what it should look like. I'm just trying to give everyone angles of what the build is supposed to be, just so they don't make any mistakes. So here we are. Wonderful stuff. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and we're not going to fill blueprints in yet. We're going to get a few more down, and then we're going to go ahead and begin filling them in, because there is a maximum number of blueprints you can have placed down, and if you have more, if you go over that limit, then they will start disappearing, and that'll just make things a lot more difficult. So I went ahead and I placed a post right here because we're going to actually have the floor. Well, actually, I placed a post here because we're going to have a the floor on the inside, so we're putting that one there. And then let's see what else. These windows, we're gonna, this is gonna be a lot. There's a lot of stuff that has to be done, but we're gonna go ahead and start filling it in. It doesn't really matter what wood you choose. I think we're just gonna go with oak wood and walnut wood because I think that's a cool wood combination. And here we have some oak wood. And we actually have the power to build with these, which allows us to fill blueprints with tiny pieces of wood. It costs $10,009,000, and it works like that. Voila. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to fill in all of these blueprints. But before I do so, I do want to show you like the basic color scheme of this build. The corners are going to be made out of walnut wood, and then the walls are just going to be made out of oak wood. So I'll show you what I mean by the corners. So if we go over here really quickly, we jump into and fill that in like that. That's what it's going to look like. And then we're going to have oak blueprints everywhere else except for the corners, like right there, 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 and there. And the rest will be oak. So I'll go ahead and I'll be right back. And all of the blueprints are now filled in with the magic of some editing. And as you can see, this is what it's going to look like. We have the brown corners and then we have the oak wood walls. And it looks pretty good. We have 4 little windows, or soon to be window frames. So we have those. We have the doorway right here. And I have a really cool plan for the roof. It's going to be cool to see if it works out or not. It's going to be a bit complex, so I will tell you that. So you can do whatever type of roof you want, but the roof I'm going to do, it's going to look pretty darn awesome. So next up, we have to place some walls on top. I do want to make these windows larger than just 4x4 panes put next to each other. I want to at least go for like maybe, I don't know. We'll see. So for now, we're going to go ahead and let me say hi in the chat. There we go. And let's get down let's see, where are we? Okay, so how the roof is going to work, it's going to be, I don't know what it's called, but it's going to be sloped. It's going to be like this. Wait, no, it's going to be like this. Never mind. It's going to be like that. And then there's going to be a second piece back here like that. It's going to be so awesome. So I figured, let's see. Let's start off with that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to place this, well, let's see. No, don't place that like that. Okay. We're going to get some wedges. We need a lot of wedges for this roof. So we're going to start off. Let's see. Okay, so I figured it out. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get down a temporary door. It's just going to be the basic door. We're going to later replace this with a glass one. Just because glass is a bit more fancy than just a wooden door. So we're going to get that there. And that just tells us how much wood we will actually, or how much higher we actually have to build the building before we can actually build the roof. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go under walls. And we're going to get one of these weird corners, except it's a bit short. It's only 4 studs tall. And we're not going to place it like that. No. We're going to place it like this. Voila. Okay. So we're going to place that like that. There we go. And then on this side, I believe, yeah, we're going to place this like so. There we go. Okay. And then over here, we'll actually, yeah, we're going to do the same on all of these corners over here. Those corners over there, they don't really matter just yet. And now we're going to go ahead and we are going to get down I believe we're going to get down a 4x2. We're going to place this up here like that. And then we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a post down. You could also do some tiny windows up here, actually. We're going to do that instead because why not? We're just going to get rid of that 4x2. We're going to move the post up to the top. And then we're going to put window frames in the middle later on. So this just is the doorway for now. We're going to go ahead and begin chopping this wood up and filling in those blueprints. And I'll be right back. And we now have the corner blueprints down, and we have this post filled in, and this is what it should look like. Later on, we will fill these gaps between these corners over here, and then we're going to be building these walls up as so. But we're also going to go ahead and we're going to begin working on the roof. Alrighty, and for this roof, we are going to make a few changes to it. I went ahead and I did try out a different roof, but we're just going to go with a simple slanted roof. It's going to be pretty simple, but we're going to use a bunch of, I believe we're going to just use 1/4 wedges. Let's see really quickly. Where are the 1/4 wedges? Okay, here we are. Let's see, a bunch of 1/4 wedges should be good. It's going to just basically slant like that, and I think that's going to work out perfectly as we want. So we're going to start off, we're going to place one of these right here like so, maybe, let's see, maybe 2. Let's see. No, let's see, hold on. Yeah, I think that should be good, having it over that much of the edge. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with that. It's going to be hanging over by 2 studs. And then we're going to go ahead and place one like so. And we're going to keep placing them up like this. Pretty simple. But this is going to give us the slanted roof we want. No, that's not what we want. But we're just going to keep placing these all the way until we reach the other side of the build. And then we're going to go ahead and begin filling them in. But this is just basically what it looks like. You don't even have to really move your cursor that much to place these. It's pretty simple. We're going to go ahead and do the same on this side here. That way they're both symmetrical. There we go. And then I believe, I don't know, I think we might need to place one more over here. That should be good. And then we'll do the same thing right there. And voila, this is the slanted roof I envisioned. And next up, we're going to fill this in with some walnut wood. So something I've noticed, it seems as if it's a bug of sorts. If you look at the bottom left of my screen, it's like E check. I don't know what's up with that. Like I move my cursor around, it says E to check. I go on the way, it says click to grab. But if I like go right here, it says that. And I don't know what that is, but I did get some more wood. I'm just taking like a little break. And as you can see, they spelled out my name in logs. That is so awesome. Bunny Films. Thank you for doing that. Awesome artwork. Scott and let's see who else. Master Jack. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to meet you guys back here once I have all of these wedges filled in. And now that all of the blueprints have been filled in, we're going to go ahead and we're going to work on the facade, aka like the front wall of this build right here, because we're going to make some room for a sign. And then we're going to go back here. We have to work on these walls as well, but we are also going to make a slanted roof back here, except it's going to be going like this. And I think that's going to be pretty cool looking. I don't know. It's going to be slanted except in the opposite direction. We'll see how that goes. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start filling in these areas over here. We're going to start off, we're going to get down. We just have to see what fits. We're going to get a 4x4. We're going to put this 4x4 right here, like so. And then there will be a few gaps between the walls and the ceiling, or walls and the roof, and we will get that figured out later on. But for now, we're just getting down the basic blueprints. So we're going to actually get down. I think we can squeeze in an 8x4 right here, like this. There we go. Oh, that fits wonderfully. And now, over here, we'll go ahead and get another 8x4 down, and then I think we will need a few weird blueprints. We'll get down a 4x2 like that. There we go. And then we'll get down a post right here like that. Voila. And then this tree, it's getting chopped down. Sadly, it's just getting in the way of the camera. So we're going to toss that over there like that. There we go. That's good enough. And we need to make sure that these windows are at least 8 studs tall and 8 studs wide. That way we can fit in the large window blueprints. There are cool window designs you can do, but it does involve the glitch where you have to like, where you can place blueprints inside of other blueprints. And I think that'd make it look a bit better, but I think that's a bit too complex for today's build, especially for newer players. But there are plenty of explanations on like how to place blueprints inside of blueprints, and it makes for really cool things. But then up here, we're going to place down another 8x4. And then over here, we're going to get an 8x2 and place that like so. There we go. And then if we hop up here, we can get down a 4x2. And we're going to place this in this gap right here. Like so. Maybe. Is it going to fit? Come on. Come on. Trying to get it squeezed in here, but it's just not working. I'm going to destroy this one really quickly. This 4x2, we can actually just put down 8x2. That way, that's one less blueprint to fill in. And voila, that's wonderful so far. And now we're going to get down a few posts just to fill in these extra gaps up between the roof and the wall. So we're just going to place 3 total, just wherever it seems fit. So let's go ahead and get one right here. There we go. And that's good so far. And then let's see. Okay, So over here, we'll place down some more corner blueprints in just a moment. But we're gonna get this post destroyed. It's just tell us how big the windows are, and we're gonna fill these blueprints in, and I'll be right back. Oh, and look at this. We have the last blueprint I had to fill in. It's 130%. It's an annoying bug. We're gonna destroy this really quickly, and then we're just gonna get another post down and fill that in later on. But this is what it does look like so far. This tree I need to toss away really quickly. Let's see how far we can throw it. There we go. So this is what it looks like so far. It looks good. And now what we're going to do, we have to place some more wedges down alongside here just to make the roof look a bit more even. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to begin working on the corners. So we're just going to get down some more of these weird corner pieces like so. And we're just going to make sure that they all fit. But we're going to go ahead and go over here as well. I think over here we'll place this like that for now. So I don't really know how the weird roof is going to work over here, but we'll place that there for now. We might remove it later on, but we're also going to get a 4 stud tall weird corner as well. Place that over here like so. And nope, that's not it. Wait, what? Wait, oh no, okay, I just didn't have it rotated correctly. I was like, is it missing part of the blueprint? But no, it's not. So we'll place that there like that. There we go. And we'll fill that in with some walnut wood, and then over here, let's see what else. We'll top up here. There we go. Voila. So looking good so far. We're also going to go ahead and we're going to work on this slanted roof right here. I think it's just going to be, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I've come up with a quick game plan on how to build this roof. I think it's going to turn out well. We'll just have to see, because if it doesn't, then I'll just edit this part out and then try a different style. But we're going to go back to the 1/4 wedges, like so. And we're going to place down a few of these. For starters, we're going to rotate them like this. Make sure they're over by, I believe, 1 stud. Let's look over here. Oh, it's over 2 studs. Okay, we might go over, yeah, we're going to go over 2 studs instead, not just 1. So let's go hop up here. We have a new fan here. Hello, Moonib. But we're going to go like that. There we go. So it's 1 stud over on this side and then 2 studs on this side. And then we're going to keep placing these on until we get to this side over here, if that makes any sense. Okay. So that's what I think that's what we wanted. So now we're going to go ahead and we're just going to keep placing these up until we do get to a certain point where we'll actually go ahead and flatten the roof off, which will make a bit more sense later on. So this looks good so far. Okay, and we'll go up like that. And I think that's going to be the last one we place. And then we just have to fill this in with a bunch more wedges. I'm not going to place all of them right now, but you get the general idea. Just place a bunch of wedges, 3 studs wide, and then super high like this. You want to have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wedges tall, and then 3 wide, if that makes sense. But that's this roof here. And then it's going to flatten out, and this is where we're actually going to put the sign for the store. For now, we're just going to place this here. I don't know how many studs I'll need more, or I don't know if that makes sense, but I think we can actually put down an 8x4 right here. Let's see. I think that might fit. Might make some changes, but I'm gonna make sure it's still hanging over the edge of the wall by 2 studs, and then we'll get a 4x4 and place it down in the middle between the wedge and the 8x4, like so. So you get the general idea. Just place a bunch of wedges, and I'm gonna get these filled in, and I'll meet you right here. And the roof is now complete. We filled in all of the blueprints, and this is what it should look like. I'm probably going to do the interior in another video, just because this one's taking a bit of time. But we're going to go ahead, and there are a few changes, or a few more things we have to do to the roof, because there is a bit of a gap between the two. So we'll be looking into that in just a moment. I'm out of breath because I just went upstairs. But let's see. We're going to get down some more corner blueprints. We're going to start off with oh, there's a bunch of people here. Hello, everyone. We're going to get one of these right here, one of these corner ones. Let's actually see, rotate. Nope. Not in the right place. Let's try this again. We're going to grab this. We're going to place it like so. There we go. And then we're going to rotate, 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 and place one right here, like this. There we go. And then finally, let's see. We'll get those filled in later. And then we'll actually, there's a blueprint I have to place down here. We have to get that filled in. I forgot about that one right there. A little bit of a gap. And then over here, what we're going to do is we're going to place down, let's see how big this is. Okay, I think we have some decent space. We're going to get down a 4x2. We're going to place one here and place one here like this. This is just going to be like a window, maybe. I think it'd be a cool window. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to place a window here. But we're going to get down some 8x4. So we're going to place one across like so. And then one across like this. There we go. And this is what it should look like. And now we're going to hop over here. And we're going to get down a large floor. we're going to rotate it like this. We're going to place one right here like that. And then we're going to place another one here like that. There we go. And then finally, we're going to get down a 8x4. We're going to place that right there. And then finally, we'll go up here. We're going to place that. Actually, what we could actually do, possibly save some blueprint, is get a large floor and then rotate. And we're going to place this, I believe, like that. There we go. And then we'll see. Yeah, we can't do the same over here. So we'll actually go ahead and get down an 8x4 over here. Like so. Oh, you're running over the sign. No. Let's see. Okay, and then we're going to get down another 8x4 right here. And then let's see. It's just basically filling in the gaps right now. That's all we're really doing. I think we can get another 8x4 right here. Squeeze it in. Perfect. Okay, now let's get down an 8x2. Like so. Voila. And that's flush. Let's go ahead and get down some posts really quickly just to fill in these little bitty cracks. Like so. And let's get that one right there. No, that's not in there. Okay, it's really difficult to tell like where the blueprints are being placed, especially with the smaller ones. But now those are all flush, and we just have these blueprints up here. I think this might get a bit weird because let's see. I might lower this roof just by 1 block, just to make it a bit easier for these blueprints. Or I could, yeah, probably gonna lower it 1 block. That's what I'm thinking. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fill in these blueprints really quickly off camera. So like I was saying, we are going to lower this roof by 1 stud just to make my life a bit easier. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna, I mean, we can keep that blueprint there for now, but we're gonna destroy this, this, and this, like that. And then we're gonna tilt this and try to place it so that it's level up here. I'm actually gonna rotate it. And let's see, can we get this even? Okay, there we go. That's even. And then over here, we can destroy this. We'll move this 8x4. We will have to, I believe we'll have to fill in a large floor blueprint again. Or another one at least. We're going to get this 8x4. We're also going to place it in line with the other one, like so. And then finally, we have to get that large floor blueprint filled in. And these blueprints are very difficult to fill in, especially if you don't have the power to build with these, because these are like one of the largest blueprints in the game. It's like it requires 16 pieces of wood, or I don't know. It's like that's what it says on like the blueprint. I don't think you can see it anymore, but like I'll see if I can show you guys really quickly. Like if we look here, press E. Oh, 26. Okay, so yeah, this requires 26 pieces of wood, and that is a whole lot. But with the power to build with these, power to build with ease, that makes things a lot easier. So there we go. That is filled in, and this is looking good so far. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. But we have to do this weird. The roof gets really weird over here, and it might require a whole bunch of wedge blueprints, which I'm not really a fan of. But we might have to go ahead and just suck it up and deal with it. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and begin placing some walls. We did get a bunch of the other walls filled in. We just have a few up here to do. We'll do those really quickly, and then we have to go over here and then do these 2 walls here, and then this wall like here. It's gonna be really weird. I'm gonna close the chat for just a moment so I can actually see. But we're gonna hop up onto the roof really quickly, do a bit of parkour, because I think that'll just make it easier to place these blueprints. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get an 8x2 out. We're gonna place this right there like so. Place another one adjacent to it, like so. There we go. And now, let's get a post and slide this in between, like so. Come on. Can you move, please, maybe? There we go. Okay, and now, we have to put these weird corner pieces in. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, because I don't think there might be a really... Ooh, yeah, let's go to the store really quickly, because I want to see if we can get like a really tiny... Is this even my car? That's not my car. I want to see if we can get like a super tiny whatchamacallit, a super tiny corner blueprint instead of just using a bunch of other blueprints to make up for it. So luckily at Wood R Us, they do have this super tiny wall stub. I don't know what's wrong with pressing E. It's like really bugged or something. Like if I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, like look at that. I don't know, like maybe in the developer console or something. let's look really quickly. It's just a bit off topic, but I don't know what it's about. But this is where you get all the weird corner pieces. They're the smooth wall corners. That's what they're called. But we're going to get the stub one because we don't have it. And then this one's only 2 studs tall, so that makes things a lot easier. It's a rather cheap blueprint, coming in at only $80. So I'll go ahead and add it to our collection. Wonderful. And now let's head back to our base. So we're going to hop up back to the top of the house, and we're going to get these new blueprints placed down. You want to make sure that they're rotated correctly, so let's go ahead and do that really quickly. Rotate, nope. There we go. And that should be it. We're going to go ahead, we're going to slide this down here like so. And then we're going to do the same over here after rotating it 3 times. There we go. And now we're going to get all of these filled in. Actually, we can even go ahead and do these walls over here really quickly just to get it over with. Let's see. Over here, I think we're just going to keep it pretty simple. Fill it in with just a bunch of these Actually, I don't like using all these posts, but what can I do about that? We're going to get down a large floor. We're going to get down an 8x4. And you can put a window here if you'd like. I'm just going to keep it just like a flat wall. You could possibly even put like prices of items if your store is open or what you're selling. Like you can put axes, you can write out with wires, all sorts of creative stuff on this blank wall here. I'll leave that up to you guys to figure out what you want to do with it, but I'm just going to keep it blank for now. Also, these posts, I'm going to destroy this one and try to keep placing them because we have to fill this tiny gap in between these 2 blueprints. And then up here, there's like a bit of an odd gap, but what we're going to do, we're going to destroy this corner. Well, no, dang it, don't do that, please don't do that. I didn't mean to. Let's get that placed down again, because we have to go ahead and place a few small tiles or small floors. That's what they're technically called. These are really tiny ones. They're just 1 by 1 by 1 cubes. So we're gonna place one here and one here like that, and voila. So this wall's done, and all that's left is this side here, which we'll get to in a moment, but we're gonna go ahead and fill in all of these blueprints. And now we have all of the blueprints filled in for the roof and the walls. And now this is where things get a bit tricky because we're going to have to place down a whole bunch of tiny blueprints just to fill in this gap between the roof. We're going to be using a bunch of 1/4 by 1 wedges, along with some posts, some 8x2s, some 4x2s, and then just a bunch of walls to fill in this space. And then in the next video, we will actually go ahead and work on the interior because I think we are going to run out of time in today's video. Because I do want to keep it rather short, but at the same time, this is going to be, I'd say maybe half an hour long. We'll see. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with this roof, which is going to be difficult to say the least, but anyone can do it. If you've come along this far in the build, you can do it. Motivation. Okay, so we're gonna get down to 8x2s. We're gonna get down 4 posts, not the ladders, like so. There we go. And we're gonna make sure this is 3 studs out. So I don't really know what that means, but this is what it should look like so far. And now we're gonna have to place 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, maybe 1 2 3 4, yeah, 7 times 3, so 21 1/3 or 1/4 by 1 wedges. So it's gonna be quite a few, but it will look good, especially with this fancy roof, because this will set your store apart from many others who just make their stores a box. But there's no problem with a boxy store. I mean, it's a pretty simple build, pretty easy to set up, especially if you want to keep things cheap and minimal. But this is just a really fancy store, and I do take some inspiration from this house back here. And oh my goodness, that is disturbing. This base is just, it's a lot of stuff on it. I doubt it's all legitimate, but we're not going to go ahead and question that. We're just going to keep placing blueprints and minding our own business. So we're going to get a bunch more wedges placed down. We're just placing them side by side with the other wedges we previously placed down, like so. There we go. And then finally, we're going to place a bunch here, but we will get cut off because this will collide with this roof right here. And I think this would be an appropriate use of that blueprint glitch where you place blueprints inside of each other, just because there's like, you can't really place the additional blueprint here that we need to place. So for now, we'll leave that open, and then probably in the next video, I'll show you how to fill in that gap. But we do have some more wedges we have to place down, so I'm going to go ahead and whip out that 1/4 by 1 wedge again, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill in this area down here, because I don't think a jagged roof looks that nice. So we can go ahead and smoothen it out by placing some upside down wedges alongside of the wall. I'm going to go ahead and place that right there like so, and this one is sticking out just a tad bit. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. And that looks good so far, and we do have to do it on this side as well, and then eventually this side here once we have the wall filled in. But I'm going to go ahead and fill in all of these blueprints, and I'll be right back. Alrighty everyone, the roof has been complete. Well, not yet, almost, but we did get a lot of progress done so far. As you can see, it is looking really nice, especially with this smooth I don't know, smooth slant, you want to say it that way. But we do have to fill in some wedges here on this side as well, and then finally this side, and then we have to fill in the wall, and then the exterior will probably be about 99% complete. All that's really left is the window frames, the sign, and then the front door, and then we'll move on to the inside in the next video. But for now, we're going to focus on some small things, such as, or we're going to keep things simple for now, which is just like placing down a 4x4, getting down a post, just some simple blueprints. Not going to be a whole bunch of wedges anymore. Those days are over. I mean, I don't really like placing that many wedges. I don't know who does, because that's a lot of blueprints. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to get a large... Oh, goodness. We're going to get a large floor down, I believe. I do want to make this look a bit nice, though. So let's see what we can do about that. Let's see. I want to try to make it so that the roof looks a bit nice, but it is... I'm going to go ahead and slide this outside really quickly. Someone gave me some sinister wood. But we're going to go ahead. I want to make it so that's like flush. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I just want to make it look a bit nice. So we're going to start off. We're going to get down a 8x8 large floor. We're actually going to build this from the top down. So I'm going to hop up here and then do some parkour. Voila. And this is going to go right here like that. And then I think I can fit another one in at least. And you do want to make sure that you aren't building it flush with the roof. You want to make sure it's hanging over by one stud. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to squeeze in another one right about here, maybe. Please do it. Please don't be so difficult. There we go. Okay. And that's looking good so far. And now we're going to go ahead and I think what we can do is get down an 8x2. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. Like so. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to get down a post just to put it right here for now. And then we're going to get down another post and put that in up here like this. There we go. And then we can get down, I believe, I think an 8x4. Let's see if that fits. It'll be interesting to see. I'm confident. Can you please move? Please. Trying to get this blueprint in here. I don't know. I mean, is that... I think, yeah, that fits. Okay, good. Wait, no. One of these is wrong. Okay. The post. That's what is throwing me off a bit. Okay. So that has to be moved over just a tad bit, like so. But this is looking good so far. We're going to get another post down right here. There we go. And then finally, we're going to get down a 4x2 right about here. Voila. Okay. That looks good so far. So I like how this looks. We're going to go ahead and there is like this little area here we have to do really quickly. So this is where things might get a little bit funky, I will admit, because I don't really know how this is going to really turn out per se. But we'll see. We're going to get down one of these weird corners. And we're going to put this right here. Just see. Does it fit? It fits. Okay. Voila. So we're going to put that there. And then we're going to, I think I'm going to fill that in really quickly. We have the piece of wood already up here because I don't want to accidentally fill it in with oak wood and just waste that wood. So come on, game. Bit of lag. There we go. So we're going to go ahead. We'll have that there. It's a bit of a weird spot here. I don't really know what to do about it besides just work with it. So we'll get down a 4x2. We're also going to get down a post right here. And then we have to fill in this side here. It can be pretty simple. I'm actually going to go inside really quickly and see because I want to make it look nice, actually. Let's see. I'm going to hop down here. Okay. Yeah, this should be pretty... Yeah, we're just going to get down. I think we're going to get down a post and then a 4x2. Like so. There we go. One. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. Jump up. Get rid of this. We can just do a 4x2. I misinterpreted the actual size of that little area. So we're going to go ahead and just get down a 4x2 up here to cover up that gap. And that is really it for the roof. Oh, for the exterior, I guess. We will do a bunch of work on the interior to make the ceiling look a bit nicer. I have some good plans for that. But now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get this all filled in and I'll meet you guys back here in just a moment. Alrighty, so the roof, this wall here is pretty much done, but we do have a few more wedges to place. I know I think I said that we were done, but nope, I was wrong. I forgot about this side. So I think it's only a few. It's not going to be too many. And then I'll talk about this little weird spot here, which we'll probably take care of in the next video. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, and 4 1/4 by 1 wedges. And then on this side, I sort of forgot about this little spot here. We have to do that as well. So we're going to go ahead and rotate and place right there. And then, excuse me, sir, please move. Okay, so pretty simple. Just get 4 more wedges placed here like so, and then you want to have the wedges placed upside down. And then there's like this weird spot here again, like I was just talking about on this side, and there's also one on this side, which we can do the glitch, which I'll show in the next video on how to take care of. And then there's also a few blueprints here we have to get filled in. That's a really weird spot here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I mean, that's what it's going to look like for now. But now I'm going to get these all filled in, and then we're going to wrap up the video. And that is it for today's build. I'm going to do a quick walk around just to show that everything is done, and I'll talk about what we're going to be doing in the next video. But here is the build. It looks so awesome. As you can see, just ignore this weird piece. It's just going to fit there. I don't know what to do about, this side. We're done. I mean, I'm just going to place the blueprints. You know the drill. Just fill them in. It's just a bunch of 1/4 by 1 wedges. Look how simple this is. Voila, 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 and 2 more voilas. And boom, we're done. So get those filled in. I'm sorry, I forgot about that, but I'm already doing the outro. So over here, this is what it looks like. Pretty much complete, blank wall here. And then over here is where the sign will go. It's plenty of space. I have a really cool plan for the sign. It's going to look very nice. But if we hop down here, move this lava wood out of the side, it makes for a good step stool. And let's move that out of the way really quickly. And same with this. I'm going to toss that over there. But you walk in here, it's a lot of space. You can even build like a loft. I think that'd be so cool. But we're going to have a glass door here with 2 glass panes, or 2 2x2 glass panes, or 2 small, whatever you want to call them. 2 small glass panes. And then here we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 large glass panes, which are 8x8. And then we're going to get, I believe this is going to be, I think maybe 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I think maybe 3 4x4 glass panes. I think that's going to look really awesome. And then I don't really have anything else planned for the exterior over here. You can also add like bushes and stuff just to make it a little bit nicer. And then here you can add like items you're selling, because it's a very nice blank canvas. You can just put whatever. You can also put like whatever items you're selling on the outside. And then on the inside, I'm going to go over some cool things you can do to make some cool shelves, display units, lighting. And then pricing, because that's something that you can't really say in the chat for some reason, because like filtering enabled is really bothersome. You can't really like type numbers, so that's weird. But we'll be going over how to do all sorts of cool stuff to make your store the best in Lumber Tycoon 2. But I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and subscribe. So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.